People always say curiosity kills the cat, but no one ever mentions what happens when the cat can't stop reading. That's how it started for me. A stupid decision on a boring weekend that ended with something following me home. It began with a dare.
My friend Leo was obsessed with urbex, exploring abandoned places for YouTube views. Old malls, factories, asylums, he loved that stuff. So when he told me about an abandoned hospital 30 miles out of town, I agreed to go. We left just before sunset. The place was called Ridgeway Medical Center, closed since 1998 after a fire incident, but no one ever found clear records of what actually happened.
By the time we got there, the air already felt wrong. The building looked like it was sinking into itself, windows shattered, weeds growing through concrete, a smell of mold, and something faintly metallic. Leo had his camera. I had my flashlight. As soon as we stepped inside, the temperature dropped. Our breath came out white, and even though it was silent, I swear I heard faint footsteps echoing somewhere above us.
We explored the lobby first. Broken desks, rusted wheelchairs, patient charts scattered everywhere. Most of the rooms were empty, except one. The sign outside read Psychiatric Ward, C Wing. When I opened the door, a draft of cold air hit me. Inside was a small table with a single object on it. A book. Thick, leather-bound, covered in ash and dust. When I brushed it off, the front read, Patient 313, Observation Log. Leo got excited. He thought we'd found something valuable, but when I picked it up, the leather felt warm, almost like skin. I told him it was probably just a nurse's diary. He laughed and said, "Then read it. Let's see what kind of crazy they had here." So I opened the first page. The handwriting was neat, clinical. It started simple. Day 1, patient 313 transferred from St. Luke's. Severe sleep paralysis, hallucinations, and obsessive drawing of door shapes. Keeps repeating one phrase. It watches me when I dream. Leo got excited. He thought we'd found something valuable, but when I picked it up, the leather felt warm, almost like skin. I told him it was probably just a nurse's diary. He laughed and said, "Then read it. Let's see what kind of crazy they had here." So I opened the first page. The handwriting was neat, clinical. It started simple. Day 1, patient 313 transferred from St. Luke's. Severe sleep paralysis, hallucinations, and obsessive drawing of door shapes. Keeps repeating one phrase. It watches me when I dream.
Leo laughed nervously. "Creepy," he said. "Fake." I wanted to believe that. I really did. But when I looked around, I realized we were standing right outside room 4B. The door was sealed with chains. A faint scorch mark ran along the bottom. Something about it made my stomach twist. I told Leo we should go, but he just grinned. "Come on, you're not scared of an old door, are you?" Before I could stop him, he kicked it open.
Inside was darkness. Black, thick, unnatural. My flashlight flickered. The air smelt like copper and rot. On the far wall, symbols. Dozens of them, carved deep into the paint. Circles, triangles, strange letters that didn't belong to any language I knew. And in the center of the floor, a single hospital bed. Straps still hanging loose, sheets burned into the mattress.
Leo started filming, whispering commentary for his video. But I couldn't move. I was staring at the wall behind the bed. Because it wasn't a wall. It was a door. Metal, No handle, no hinges, just flush into the wall, like it wasn't meant to open. On it were 3 words scratched with something sharp. Don't let it out.
Then a sound. Tap, 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 coming from the other side. Leo froze. Did you hear that? Before I could answer, the taps turned into knocks. Knock, knock, knock. Slow, deliberate. And then a whisper. Is someone there? Leo bolted, ran out of the room yelling that someone was hiding inside. I turned to follow, but my flashlight flickered one last time. And in that brief second of light, I saw something on the floor beside the bed. A notebook. Open to the last page. It wasn't written by a nurse. It was written by patient 313. They burned the hospital to stop it, but it doesn't burn. It moves. The diary is how it spreads. Reading its words is opening the door.
The light went out completely. Everything went silent. Then, from the direction of the door, a voice whispered my name. Ethan. I dropped the flashlight and ran. Didn't look back, didn't stop until I was outside, gasping in the cold air. Leo was gone. His car still there, his camera still rolling, but no sign of him.
The police searched for 2 days. They found his camera in the hallway. The footage was corrupted, except for the last 30 seconds. He's filming himself, whispering. It's not in the room anymore. It's behind the walls. Then there's static. And right before it cuts out, you can see something behind him. A hand. Gray. Long fingers. Touching his shoulder. I tried to tell them what happened. They didn't believe me. They said he must have fallen, got lost in the basement, died in the debris. They never found his body. For weeks after, I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw that door, heard those knocks. Then I started hearing whispers through my vents. At first faint, like a voice I couldn't make out. But each night it got clearer. Ethan, you read it. Now open the door. I burned the diary the next morning. Or tried to. The pages wouldn't light. They blackened, but the fire wouldn't take.
I moved out of my apartment a week later, but the whispers followed. Everywhere I went, hotels, friends' houses, 3:13 a.m. exactly, I'd hear it. 3 knocks. Knock. 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 Then silence.
Last month, a package showed up at my new address. No return label. Inside, a charred notebook. The same diary. First page, clean and new, but written in my own handwriting. Gay 1, transferred to new location. Patient exhibits signs of paranoia and insomnia. Keeps repeating, it's still in the walls. And under it, a small blood smear shaped like a fingerprint. Mine. Last month, a package showed up at my new address. No return label. Inside, a charred notebook. The same diary. First page, clean and new, but written in my own handwriting. Gay 1, transferred to new location. Patient exhibits signs of paranoia and insomnia. Keeps repeating, it's still in the walls. And under it, a small blood smear shaped like a fingerprint. Mine.
2 nights ago, I awoke to the sound of metal scraping. The closet door. 3 knocks. Knock, knock, knock. Then a whisper, almost gentle. You've kept me waiting long enough. I ran. Left everything behind. Phone, wallet, car. Just ran. I've been in a motel since. Small town, no one knows me here. But the walls are thin. And last night, I heard it again. Faint from the vent. There's no hospital anymore, Ethan. There's only rooms and doors. If you ever find an old book in a place that shouldn't exist, don't read it. Don't even touch it. Because words aren't just memories. They're openings. And some stories read you back. If you ever find an old book in a place that shouldn't exist, don't read it. Don't even touch it. Because words aren't just memories. They're openings. And some stories read you back.